Okay guys, so I know that you might have had some trouble understanding what I was asking you to do today. So you are creating your own problem here that somebody else in the class will end up solving tomorrow, okay? But you're creating a key. Now I've given you just a handful of angle measures. We know that this is a 90-degree angle. We have 4 90-degree angles here, and we have a single 70-degree angle. Everything else is up to us as long as we follow the basic rules that we know vertical angles have to be congruent, that linear pairs have to be supplementary, and that the 3 angles of a triangle will always add up to 180 degrees. So what do I do with that? This 70-degree angle is vertical to this one, so that forces this to be a 70-degree angle. For some reason, oh, there we go. I thought my pen wasn't writing. All right, because vertical angles are congruent. That forces these 2 angles to be 110 degrees because we have linear pairs here. This pair of angles is a linear pair. They're supplementary. They add to 180. Vertical angles are congruent. Now, you only have certain letters there, but you're going to have to add a lot more angle measures than just the letters there. So I have all those relationships established. Now I'm going to look and see, well, where can I go from here? Let's say I want to move down to this triangle and say I need to figure out some more angles for this triangle, because whatever I figure out for this triangle is going to affect this one because we have vertical angles right here. So you're going to pick a value. It's your choice. As long as we end up with following those 3 basic rules: vertical angles congruent, linear pairs supplementary, 3 angles of a triangle have a sum of 180. So I'm only going to do one more step here. I'm going to say, okay, well, for this problem, I want this to be a 45-degree angle. Well, if that's 45, then this is 45. Okay, then I could figure out this angle, which R has to be the same, because 70 plus 45 is going to be 115 degrees. 115 degrees subtracted from 180 degrees is 65 degrees. So that forces this to be a 65-degree angle, which makes R a 65-degree angle. If I want to, I can figure out that other angle in that triangle. I don't need to. I know those 3 angles add up to 180. So when I come, now I'm going to come over here to this triangle and I'm going to figure out some numbers. I have a 45-degree angle, so I can either pick a number for this angle or a number for this angle. But then once I pick that one number, the third number I'd have to calculate based on the 180. So if I picked this angle to be a 31-degree angle, then I know that the 3 angles of the triangle have to add up to be 180, so that would give me this angle measure. So you do have a lot of flexibility in this problem, and I know a lot of you would prefer not to have that flexibility, but what you're doing here is you're creating your own problem. And your own problem does have to work out, so just be careful. Be mindful of vertical angles are congruent, linear pairs are supplementary, the 3 angles of a triangle will add up to 180 degrees. You're going to have to find more angles than just the ones in the letters in order to make it work. But that's okay. When you have a calculator, the math is super simple. Just make sure that it all adds up and it all works out. All right, have fun.